Military Broadcast Radio, the station that's giving veterans a voice.
Find us on the web at mbradio.us.
Opinions expressed in this program are those of the speakers and do not necessarily reflect the views or positions of any entities they represent.
Podcast. Hello. Welcome to Aries Brood Podcast.
We'll figure it out.
So, it has been a busy month. I think for everybody. There's like a lot of conventions going on, and so like I've been out of town, and everybody's just been kind of buzzing around, and I just got back from Gamehole Con in Madison, Wisconsin, which was just a couple of days ago, and so I'm excited to show some stuff I grabbed along the way, and also now Joel doesn't know this, but he. If I can convince him, he just might be playing just like a simple little game with me today. So
I'm gonna start charging,
right?
I'm gonna start charging,
right? No, so before I get into all this the ridiculousness that is Pirate Borg, that is Mork Borg, and Cyberborg, and all the Borgs that which I have mentioned like before on the show, but they just keep on coming out with more stuff. Games are
like Doritos. Keep on eating them, they'll make more.
Right. So I don't know. I'm like, where do I start? I'm excited to get into something.
Well, let's start let's start first of all by telling everybody where you went this weekend, because you went to a conference thing in Wisconsin. How did that go?
Yeah. All right. So I like role-playing games, and I like running them a lot. And Gamehole in Madison, Wisconsin is like a great convention that really focuses on role-playing games, and so I was able to go there and run a whole lot of Shadow Dark. Now, Shadow Dark is kind of a new kid on the block. It's been around for a couple of years. It is a D&D that is a little more accessible. So if anybody is familiar with D&D, they can look at it and see that it's a little complicated. You've got strength and dexterity and wisdom, and just all of these skills that you can do, and for the uninitiated, it can be a little overwhelming. So I was able to run some Shadow Dark there, and really enjoyed it. And also I got to play some Pirate Borg, and also a board game that I had been trying to play for the longest while. Many of these conventions turn into you just kind of like looking for that white whale. There's a game that you want to play, and you're just hoping to God somebody plays it, or that somebody has it, or that somebody, is selling it. And so, you want it. Yeah, you want to find it. And this con, I was able to play, finally, Fortune and Glory. Now, Fortune and Glory is a sprawling, globe-trotting game where everybody is just like a little different kind of Indiana Jones. So like my particular character was like a reclusive author, and so he was running around, and I was just pursuing fortune and glory in our own ways. So you get like you're basically like chasing all these artifacts like all around the globe, and but the thing is though is that you are not the only person who is trying to get these artifacts. There are also Nazis out there that are trying to grab them up, and so so in this game, it's perfectly encouraged to punch a Nazi, and so then you are.
Did you say punch a Nazi or punch a Yahtzee?
Punch a Yahtzee. There you go. That's a nice way of putting it. Yeah. So, but yeah, you're you're trying to race these bad guys, like around, and just grab up all these artifacts before they do, and this is my favorite way to put it. This game is cooperative until it's not. And so everybody's working together because you want, this fortune and glory, and but so does everybody else. So you are, and also you don't want it in the hands of the Nazis either. So, so you're, like racing around and, trying to prevent the Nazis from getting it. But ultimately you want it. And so then, you're just in competition, like with the other players around the board, and then there's things that you can do to, to stop them from getting their goal. And you might be able to, to kind of beat them to where, beat them to the goal and stuff. So, but it's a lot of fun. And I just really liked it a lot. And I'm looking forward to the next time that I might be able to play this game, because man, it was fun. So, one of these days, it will make it onto this podcast for sure. But yeah, there's just too many games. There's too many games out there. So. But yeah, so that was a highlight of the of Game Hole, and I'm looking forward to the time that we'll be able to play that again. And when we come back from a break, then we'll be getting into Flip 7, and we'll see how high that old Joel can count. So
if I don't fall asleep.
So all
right, you're listening to the Aries Broad Podcast here on the station that's letting our veterans be heard. You're listening to MPR.
Welcome to Wreaths Across America, proudly partnered with Military Broadcast Radio. Walking through the cemetery, we are reminded of the profound sacrifices made.
Not every soldier resting here has someone to visit them at Christmas. They gave everything for our families.
Veterans fought for our freedom, for us to chase dreams and live the lives they never finished. This time of year, we honor them, one wreath at a time. It's about remembering their sacrifice.
How can you help honor these brave men and women? For just $17, you can honor a hero this Christmas. It might be the only wreath on their grave, the only thank you they received this season.
Make sure every veteran is remembered, not forgotten. Their service deserves our eternal gratitude.
Freedom isn't free, but remembrance can be accessible to everyone.
Join us in this meaningful cause to honor our heroes. Beaker invites viewers to help us lay wreaths for the ones who gave everything. When you buy a wreath, send Military Broadcast Radio a message. They will personalize your tribute. They'll provide a picture with a salute to your loved one and send it to you so you can still be there in spirit. Thank you for joining us in this important mission. Wreaths Across America is proudly partnered with Military Broadcast Radio. Help us remember, honor, and teach. Let our veterans' voices be heard, now and always. Thank you for your support.
The station where our veterans' voices are heard. MBR Talk.
Hey, thanks for supporting our channel by watching and listening.
Find us on the web at mbradio.us.
All right. And welcome back to the Aries Brood podcast, where we're going to get light for a second because, quite honestly, it's been a rough day.
No.
So we're going to be playing some Flip 7. Now,
Flip 7.
So
is that the same thing as Group 7?
What was Group 7?
I don't know. I started hearing that stuff on TikTok. Here something about Group 7. So I figured you knew about it. You're more into that. You're more into that stuff than I am.
Oh no, I'm not familiar with Group 7. I'll have to look them up.
Yeah, I don't either. Okay.
So all right. So now Joel, you and I are going to play a little game to 100. Now that sounds daunting because
it does.
because like the the actual game goes to like 200. And so we're going to be playing to like a little less. And but this is a push your luck game.
Okay.
And this is a game that I ran into at a convention. So this was actually at Gen Con. So I was just in between games, and so you would think, just all these, I don't know, all these semi-pro, like game masters, and game developers, I don't know, would be playing some fancy schmancy something, No, they were playing this game, and this is Flip 7. And Flip 7 is it's kind of, I don't know, I hate to say like, oh, this is like a, I don't know, new sensation or whatever. I don't know if that's necessarily the word for it, but it's growing in popularity, so much so that you can buy this at like Walmart. So it's very accessible. And so Flip 7 is just a bunch of numbered cards. So there and in this deck there are 12 12s, 11 11s, 10 10s. Can you guess how many sevens there are?
7 7.
Oh, there you go. Yeah. I'm
the smartest man alive.
So there are all these. So you got all these numbers. All a bunch of different numbers like in this deck, and so what you're trying to do is you're trying to get as many points as possible. But the thing is, though, is that when you get a number that you already have, then you bust, and then you get no points, and so what you want to do is, you kind of want to go low because, like low numbers, there's only a few of them in the deck, so like if you get a 1, oh, well, then, there's only one in the deck, so you don't got to worry about running into another one, but you want points. And so like, let's say you get a 12. Well, there's 12 other cards in the deck. So, so you figure, that there's a likelihood that you might run into a 12, and then you bust and then you lose everything. So, and then there's like some other little surprises along the way that we'll run into. But yeah, let's get started. So, and all you do is it's the easiest game in the world in that yeah, I mean, yeah, just draw a card. And that's it. So, now, okay.
I was gonna say you're getting quiet on us.
I know. So, okay. Okay, so we got our deck, and so I'm gonna start first, and I'm gonna flip. All right, so I got an 11. All right, and then it goes to you. And
You know what's so funny? So
What's that?
I was at the VA today.
Yeah.
And there's a girl, taking my information and stuff, and she kept saying, and then, and I'm like, dude, where's my car? And then she looked at me and she was like, what are you talking about? And I'm like, do you not know what I'm talking about? She's like, no. I'm like, well, I just showed my damn age. Am I that damn old now that like nobody knows about dude, where's my car? That's a classic Generation X movie.
I mean, is it though? Yeah, but yeah, I mean, I suppose. I suppose.
I was just really distraught, man.
Yeah.
Now, like that little comment. Now I feel old. I feel old now.
Yeah.
So, hey, if you're going about today, think about your elders. Try not to make them feel old. It's not fair.
I know aging sucks, man.
Dude, it does. God does it.
All right, so Joel, it is your turn.
Okay.
I have 11, and and you have a 12. Okay.
Hey, the lucky 12.
All right.
That's my number.
So then I'm gonna be hit me. And now if I draw an 11, well then I bust. Oh, and look at there. I bust. So so I'm out. Now would you like to now you can take your 12 and then just chalk it up and then you're good to go, or would you like to keep going?
I want to just take my 12 and keep going.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. You want to keep going, or should I draw another card?
No. I want to keep 12.
Okay.
I want to keep because 12 is my lucky number.
Okay. All right. So, all right. So,
oh yes, let's play.
Yeah, and then we just start a little. We start a little discard off to the side here, and then we start again. And all right, so then so everybody gets a card. I get a card to 7, and you get a card to 7. All right, I think maybe I need to shuffle this sucker. I don't know. I'm running into a lot of similar cards, and that is not a good. That's not a good place to be, especially for this game. But so, all right. Now, so I know I've mentioned this before on this show, but I'm a terrible shuffler, and yeah.
Now I heard, don't they have like machines?
Yes. Oh my God, I need one.
You need to like go into like TikTok and write them and say, hey, I got this game, blah blah blah.
Yeah.
Yeah, you really do.
Right. So, but yeah, I don't know. If there's like anything I could do to like, I don't know, remove shuffling from my life, then I would. I'd do it in a heartbeat because man, it's a pain in the butt. And
what do you think the top 5 things in your life or like the pain in the butt. Like what would you remove to make your life more enjoyable every day?
Oh,
Name 5 things.
you know, if I could like not drive ever, I don't want to drive. I don't want to drive.
You're not that lazy. Come on.
I mean, is it lazy to not want to, get like I don't know, killed at 75 miles an hour on the highway? I don't know. I mean, but I don't know. It's the little things.
Well,
But,
being devil's advocate here. Driving in Denver is probably worse than driving any other state because I gotta be honest with you, it is very aggressive here.
Yeah, it is. It is. I agree. Yeah. All right. So now I'm gonna take another card here.
Okay.
All right. Cool.
Oh.
And all right. Would you like one? All right.
I don't know. I 12.
Oh, you got one.
12 is my lucky number.
All right. Oh wait. Oh jeez. Can I all right. All right.
12 is my lucky number. Don't ruin that for me.
All right.
Okay.
So so you got 9, and so I'm gonna take another card.
Okay.
Here. Oh yeah. So I got a +10, and this is an addition to the sum that I already have, and it doesn't count as a number. So that's pretty cool. So all right, would you like another?
I don't know. I'm doing pretty good having 12.
Well, I mean, so
I'm like the worst person. Yeah, hit me. Just go ahead and hit me. I'll live on the edge.
All right.
It's Wednesday.
Yeah. All right. So you got 12. And so yeah, it's is an addition to what you got. And I'm gonna take another as well. All right. I got one. And would you like another? And so if you get 7 cards out, so you can only go as high as 7. And if you get up to like 7 cards drawn, then you get even more points. So that's pretty cool. So
okay. All right.
Yeah.
Now these games that you play,
Yes.
like are there tournaments and stuff?
Oh no.
There's no tournaments.
I mean, I suppose I like to think a tournament can be played about anything. I mean, you could have a tiddlywink tournament maybe, but no, there is no Flip 7 tournament that I know of. But no, I've been surprised at like some of the at like some of the things that actually have tournaments. So yeah.
All right.
But would you like another, Joel?
Hit me.
All righty. Oh, and you busted with a 12, and so then you get nothing.
That's what happens when you get greedy.
All right. And so I think I'm going to call it a day. I think yeah. So 24 all right. So 34 points for me. All right. See, we're halfway there. So okay. And this is you. Oh, you get another 12. Oh geez, I get into 12. I really didn't shuffle these all that well. But all right. So would you like another card?
No.
No?
No.
Right.
I already busted. And if you know anything about our fantasy football team, I'm a terrible loser. Horrible.
All right. So you take your 12 and go home.
Yes.
And all right. So I'm gonna want another.
I'm taking my football and I'm
geez.
going home.
All right. And I busted because I got another 12. Jeez.
Well, that sucks.
All right. So I got nothing. All right. So
Recall. Re-elect the votes.
I know. So yeah. So a fun thing about Flip 7 is just the fact that it's just a very simple push your luck game, and which I love. I really love push your luck games. There's a lot of them out there, and they're just a fun brand. All right, here's Yo 12.
Okay.
And here is my 12. All right, what?
And while you do that,
Yes,
I have a huge announcement.
Oh, cool.
2 announcements, actually.
All right.
Number 1 announcement, ladies and gentlemen, Military Broadcast Radio is now sponsored by Sony Classic or Sony Picture Classic. And starting the 27th,
That's so awesome.
Yes. And starting the 27th, we will be pushing the new movie Nuremberg. Russell Crowe. You might know him. You might know him as the Gladiator. Yeah, it's so crazy, dude. Like, I look at that movie Gladiator, and then I look at him now. I'm like, oh my god, that's Russell Crowe. That's probably like one of the first movies that he had ever done that made him popular, and he has turned out to be an amazing actor. And we're promoting that. I mean, dude, I'm like hyped up. I'm really, that's like a bucket list thing, Oh
yeah.
So we're sponsored by them, and we're gonna be pushing them, and that movie is going to be out November 7th, and we're gonna keep on pushing. And if you're a veteran and you want to support your brothers and sisters in arms over here at Military Broadcast Radio, watch the trailer, check them out. I do have to say though, I'm kind of scared because I think it's a kind of a dark movie, and I think it might be a little bit hard for me to comprehend. I think I might need some cliff notes.
It's a little serious.
Which
Yeah.
I get it. I
business.
get it. We was gonna do a commercial with Beaker, and they're like, you know what? Let's shelf that and let's use it for the next movie, like Dumb and Dumber, or something like that.
Yeah. No, I'm really excited. I think that this opens a lot of doors. That makes for some more opportunities for us in the future. Or just kind of just hawking some great movies of Sony classics. So,
most definitely. And everybody, do not forget that this Saturday in Greeley Rec Center, Battleground Pro Wrestling presents Oslaw. With pro wrestling, where veterans and the community can come together. It's going to be a good time. Come and be a part of it. If you show up, you come by the thing, say, hey, I love MBR. Hey, we'll give you a duck. And if you have little ones, you'll be able to get their picture taken with Broadcast Beaker. Beaker will be on site.
Nice. That's fantastic.
Okay. Sorry, I didn't mean to steal your fame.
No. It's all good. All right. Next card. We're both sitting at 12 in this turn.
You know what? Hit me.
All right.
I'm going to throw it.
All right. A 7. There we go. All right. Now we're going to hit me. Oh, my God. And I bust.
So this is kind of like, what's that game called? It's not poker.
Oh, I guess it's like a little like blackjack.
Yeah, that's it.
Yeah.
A little. It's a lot like blackjack.
Yeah. For sure. Now, so you can just like keep on running right now. I mean, so you've got a 12, you've got a 7. You can keep on rolling.
Oh, and the new Military Broadcast Radio app is now on.
Oh,
yeah,
that's cool. All right, look forward to giving that a whirl.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Well, I'm looking at like trying to download it now. So
nice. Would you like another card?
Hit me.
Nice. Okay. Now, so this card, you can play on an active player as a freeze. Now, so this basically just like makes them not able to draw any more cards. But unfortunately, I already busted, so it's not really helpful to you. So, would you like another card?
You know what? I think I'm gonna pass.
All right.
I'm gonna pass. I want to see what it looks like if I pass.
Okay. Okay. All right. All right. So I've got 43. You've got 34. And we're getting closer. All right. Okay. So your card, you have an 11. My card, I got an 11. Oh geez. Okay. So would you like another card?
Yes.
Ooh, you bust.
See, that's what man. I should. Yeah.
All right. Yep. And I bust. See. So this is why you don't have Lucas shuffle cards.
Hey, I tell you what. Let's go on break so that you can shuffle cards. And when we come back from break, we're gonna hit.
Oh, yeah. So we're gonna just talk about some more Borg.
Borg. Ladies and gentlemen, you're listening to the Aries Rude podcast right here on the station that's letting our veterans' voices be heard. You're listening to MVR, and let's listen to some Die Tired.
Complicates and shakes you, consumes all that makes you deep inside your bones.
Penalty on YOU. Delay of game. 5 seconds before the show. But hey, thanks for watching.
The station where our veterans' voices are heard. MBR Talk.
Find us on the web at mbradio.net.
All right. Yeah, those guys rock.
Hey, we're back.
I love those guys. Yeah, so
oh shit, did we change games?
So we're taking a little break from you kicking my ass.
Whoa, wait a minute. Hold up. Hang on. I wasn't kicking anybody's ass over here.
Mork Borg is a game that just like keeps on just pumping out like crazier and crazier stuff. Now, when I got into, or when I started to get back into role-playing games about like 5-6 years ago.
Dude, I gotta be honest with you. When you talk about role-playing games, the first thing that I think of is like you and like I like 50 Shades of Grey and like leather and stuff. You know, role-playing. You know, when you're talking that, like it's hard for me to put role-playing and games all in the same.
Well, so so you would be thinking probably like more along the lines of like LARP, or just like live action role play and stuff. It's just a bunch of guys talking around.
Okay. All right. That was out of this world. Sorry about that.
Oh, and and it was very suiting actually, because this role-playing game is so violent. It's easily like the most violent role-playing game I've ever played, and it's just so absurdly so, and it's when you like run into something that's just like, why did someone make this, or you just start like questioning, what possessed someone, to do that.
What's wrong with you?
Right. Yeah. And so like I have, I didn't grow up on death metal or anything, and I just found that this, I don't know, like that this role-playing game was just like really interesting to me, because it's just so incredibly bleak and dark, and you're just like trudging through the mud basically, in just trying to survive, and it's one of the few games that just like doesn't shy away from like wanting to kill you like all the time, and so it's, and then also to like, since it's so easy to make a character, then you can just kind of keep on coming back to the trough for more, and just like try to get through this slog that, and it's an experience unlike any other like role-playing game out there. It's pretty wild, and it gets bonkers, and it's just gotten like more and more creative, because they have what's called a open gaming license. An open gaming license, anybody can write content for their role-playing game.
Yeah.
And so then you got super
I think
weird
you should
stuff.
I think you should make your own game.
Well, and I am, and
I
I
was
am,
gonna say.
and in fact, our own Mohawk Wyatt is going to be doing the art for it, and I'm really excited about it. We've talked about like some concepts, and I'm really looking forward to seeing that come into fruition. So
nice.
Gonna be amazing.
Hey, we got like 20 minutes left.
Yeah.
So with that 20 minutes, one thing that we had a listener text in is like shops that you can get really good deals on with these games. Name a few here in the Colorado area. And after you name a few, like what's a reasonable what's a reasonable amount of money to pay? Like, you know, you don't want to go somewhere and they say, oh, this is limited edition, like $500. Like, they don't want
Yeah.
to get ripped off. So what's a good place to get a game, and what is a good average cost that won't break the bank, that, you know, you can kind of level it down?
So I know that you can grab, well, so like for instance, just because we played it today, Flip 7, like you can buy like at, you know, like Walmart for I think like maybe $10 yeah, or something like that. Like it's really cheap. It's a cheap game, and I just find that it's, I don't know, it works like really well with kids and, you know, and people of all ages. And it's just a great filler game. And it's just a fun, you know, beer and pretzels game to just kind of just throw around the table. Now, if you're trying to get into role playing games, then I suggest the indie route. And so, like, and by that, I mean, there is so many role playing games out there. Now, of course, you could go D&D. That's easy because like D&D players are everywhere, and so you're more than likely to, you know, get that to a table. But there's like so many, you know, independent game developers, independent writers who have been making role playing games and just journaling games that are really cool and really creative, and I think just really just kind of push the boundaries, you know, like of what the genre can be, you know, and I think that you will find them much more satisfying. So in the Colorado area, there's some there's a great shop called Enchanted Grounds. There's two locations, one in Highlands Ranch and the other in Littleton, and both of those locations just have a really great selection of independent role playing games. And these are many of these are zines. And so if you can find the ones that are zines, and you'll notice them because they're kind of like these like ash can, you know, like black and white prints, you know, they're uh they're like small magazines, you know, that have been printed for relatively cheap. And so, of course, like they're sold then relatively cheaply. And so, you know, you can get, you know, some as cheap as like $12 or, you know, or less than $20, basically. So, so I don't know. I would really suggest, you know, like the independent RPG route, and there are a lot of locations. Wizard's Chest is another great store that's in downtown Denver, and then also since it is the season, if you are still shopping for your Halloween costume, then they also have like a great selection of Halloween costumes at Wizard's Chest, along with, you know, some great games downstairs.
And what are you going as Halloween?
Oh, I have no idea. I haven't decided yet. Yeah, I don't know.
So this is okay. So I don't know if you've seen on TikTok Shop, but they have this Joker mask that's like amazing. It almost looks like Doom. You know what I'm talking about? From Fantastic Four.
Yeah,
but it's a Joker mask. So I got it, and if everything goes well, I'm gonna be Joker for Halloween, but I'm gonna be Beaker for Saturday.
Cool.
So yeah,
that'll be great.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, and also, I have to plug, just like this. It's great. It's a great little game that I'm going to be kind of running recently or running soon, and so
go F yourself. Is that the one? No, okay.
Not so much.
We gotta get that game.
Right? So Gamers Giving is Gamers Giving is a great nonprofit that I'm sure we're going to be working with in the future. But they're great. And they've got this event that is called Thanksgiving that's coming up in November. So that's next month, and it is going to be um so basically like what they do is they just like collect money to help people like with like funeral costs, just like all kinds of like community impact things like they'll help like food shelter or food banks and all kinds of volunteer opportunities like around our Denver area. And so they need a little coin to be able to to help in the ways that they can, and so they make these great little gaming events. And so that is coming up. All right, so there's Thanksgiving. It's coming up in 16 days. And so that's November 8th is when it's going to be. So early and early next month. But that'll be in at the Broomfield Convention Center all day. And and so that's a fun event that I'm going to be running some games at, and I look forward to doing that, and just drum up some money for a good cause and such.
Hell yeah!
So, but yeah, and I look forward to just using games, like in a positive way, that we can get together and you know help each other out, like in these tough times.
Well,
So,
Magic Mike has brought it up, and we really need to do it. I mean, it's probably going to be too late to do it for like this Halloween, but instead of a Halloween party, since our plans have kind of changed for Thanksgiving, hint hint, we should have like a Thanksgiving marathon radio party where everybody shows up here like the day before Thanksgiving, and we eat and stuff, and we try to raise some money for for the veterans here,
Yeah.
here in the base, because just recently our studio got flooded, and we had to really sacrifice a lot, and we had most of our veterans had to do the shows from their house, and that's okay. That's all right. We can totally do that from the house, but unfortunately, most of us didn't have the equipment to do it from the house.
Right.
So that being said, we definitely need to work on getting that
Sure.
etched in stone. If you get my drift.
Yeah, no, and I'm glad that that the show went on, and it despite the flooding, like that we were still able to, kind of keep rolling and, and still able to just kind of keep doing our thing.
Well, it's sponsors like soldiers signatures. They are a nonprofit that they have pro baseball players write signatures and do sell baseball cards and stuff, and all of it goes to charity, veterans. This week, or exactly yesterday, they donated an substantial amount of money to where we don't have to worry about StreamYard for at least 2 years. I mean, that's just incredible.
So cool.
Yeah. It's incredible. So we definitely want to give Tim from Signature Soldiers a shout out, because that was unbelievably humble of him to do that, because he didn't have to do that shit.
Yeah. Yeah. No, that's awesome. And in these times, I mean, like, it's best to, to just, step up for the content that you want to keep seeing, that, the people that you want to see, continuing to do their thing.
Yep.
And, so, and, yeah, MBR has been like a great way for me to kind of, improve my craft, and
get your feet wet.
get my feet wet, and figure out like what this podcasting thing is, and it's been great, to just have, a station manager, that just lets you, do some crazy stuff,
I have no idea what you're talking about.
But so yeah, it's it's great to be encouraged in that way, and so to see, like more and more people, like encourage us is awesome. So
well, I think so. Shit.
Yeah. So yeah, with that, in the future, like we love to get some more games played for you guys, and just some more exposure to the gaming industry, in one way or the other, as best as I can, and so I look forward to in the future, just having some long segments, like where we're actually able to get some games to the table, and so if you want to be on the show and play a game with me, or or talk about games, then by all means visit ariesbrood.com, and then also Aries Brood at mbrradio.us, and I look forward to hearing from you. So
until then, everybody, coming up next later on today is the Farron Stozier Show. So remember, we'll be here back same Wednesday, same bat time, same bat channel. But until then, like we always say, we're here for you, not for us, giving our veterans a voice. You're supposed to say that with me, Lucas.
Oh, okay. Yeah, veterans' voices are important. There you go.
Ladies and gentlemen, thank you for tuning in to Military Broadcast Radio. As we wrap up today's show, we want to remind you that the podcast of today's episode will be available right after we go off the air. So if you missed any part of the show or want to listen again, be sure to check it out. And remember, we're here to support and honor our veterans. Your stories and experiences matter, and we are committed to giving you a platform to share them. That's right. We're here to give our veterans a voice. So don't forget to catch the podcast and stay connected with us. Giving our veterans a voice.